And we see men waking up to that. Hey, man, I don't have to get married. I don't have to go to college. I don't have to think this way. I don't have to buy into your illusion. How can I step back, make some shots that are going to set me up for the next shot that sets me up for a damn good day, a damn good week, a damn good month? Gentlemen, what's going on? How many of us have ever played pool? Right? You don't just walk up to the table and start shooting haphazardly. You plan for your next shot. So when I hit this, the ball's going to roll to this angle so that I have that angle to make my next shot. Then my next shot, we plan ahead. This is the Better Man channel, where we're beginning to remove the illusions of life that say just rush through life, buy this, do this, accept this, think that, think this, don't do that, do this. We step back, we take a breath and say, you know what? I'm going to begin to place myself in a position that allows me to be ahead of the game and to recognize my next move. We live in a life today we're caught up in this rat race. We're caught up in the illusion that you have to be this, do that in order to achieve success. And we're left scratching our head thinking, well, it just isn't adding up because we haven't placed ourselves in a position to become better, right? And think about life in the simplest terms. And that's how I like to see things, right? We make things too complex. Like, how many of us have just been up in our head thinking bullshit that really doesn't matter? I like to dumb it down into the most simplest terms. Life is a series of decisions. Think about that. Repeat that. Write that on your forehead, on your wall, your mirror. Life is a series of decisions, right? The decisions that I make today lead to the next day. Those days make up my week. The decisions in those weeks make up my month. The decisions throughout the months make up my year. The decisions throughout the year make up my lifetime. And many of us, we get to this position where we're looking at our life and our environment and we're like, damn, it sucks. And God, what am I doing? And how have I got here? Ultimately, we've arrived at the destinations through our decisions, right? What choices am I making? And if we want a better life, let's start making better decisions. Let's get into that routine. And we hear this and it kind of falls into that self-development, self-improvement life that we kind of like, that's not for me. But ultimately, that's what separates the superior from the inferior is they've got these routines of decisions. They've got this routine. I wake up, I do this. Think about it. If you're wanting to become healthier, then you wake up, I'm eating this in the morning. That makes you feel good and okay at lunch. Then I'm going to go for a 30-minute workout. Boom. You've ate better. You've worked out. You've strung together some decisions that ultimately lead to, I'm a healthy person. And so you begin to implement that routine in your life and it becomes habit. It becomes instinct. You're setting yourself up for the next shot in life, like that pool table. We don't go up there and just start throwing out decisions and shooting decisions from the hip. Boom, boom, boom. And then, oh, well, now what am I going to do? We go up with a little strategy. That's life. Those that are living above average have a strategy. And I'm the worst at this, man. A victim of my own ignorance is that I've never had a strategy. I'm thinking, oh God, I'm special. I'm very unique. I can just make the decision and I'll go from there. Without a game plan for life, you're going to be left behind. You're going to be those men that are scratching their head thinking, God, why are all the other men living these lives that I want, that I admire, that I'm almost envious of? It's because they had a damn strategy. And right, we're so disillusioned. We're so disillusioned. Think about school. From the very beginning of school, they don't teach you how to think. They don't teach you how to strategize to live a badass life. They teach you stuff to memorize so that you can join the workforce and become a productive, air quote, productive member for their society. And we see men waking up to that. Hey, man, I don't have to get married. I don't have to go to college. I don't have to think this way. I don't have to buy into your illusion. How can I step back, make some shots that are going to set me up for the next shot that sets me up for a damn good day, a damn good week, a damn good month, a damn good existence? And that's what we want. I want a good life. And I've been the worst at that, kind of that procrastinator that never really comes up with a plan. I'm just kind of shooting from the hip. Oh, I'll do this, I'll do that. And then I'm left wondering, well, shit, it didn't work out, but I'm this intelligent, decent guy that has a plan and strong in this and smart in this, and bullshit. I didn't have a plan. And I don't care how smart you are, how good looking you are, how badass you are. Without a plan, you're always going to be left behind it, because it's those who can strategize and see 2 steps ahead that are going to be ahead of the game. Because again, unexpected things happen. We're going to mess up. We're flawed. Things will slap us in the face. Life will kick us in the nuts. And so the more prepared we are to see that in advance and say, okay, if this happens, I'll do this. If this happens, I'll do that. And again, we're not so caught up that we're living 3 months ahead, but we're making the decisions. We're aware of what could happen. We're aware of what happens when I make this decision. When I decide to be healthier, it's going to open up other avenues for me to travel down, right? And I think we make it so complicated in the world of self-help and self-improvement, where we see the book of 1,010 ways to become this, and we see this content creator saying 21 habits to a better day. We get so complicated and convoluted with all this BS. Let's dumb it down. What decision can I make today that's going to set me up in a position to make a better decision? And then from that decision, how's it going to lay the foundation for me to make better decisions? In the simplest terms, that's what life is. What's the best decision I can make in this moment? I don't get in a rush. I'm not impatient. I'm not trying to chase that new shiny object and that trend just because everybody else is doing it. I'm saying, hey, I'm going to remove myself from the illusions and the rat race of life. What decision can I make today that sets me up for future success? I'm not in a rush. Life is a marathon. It's not this sprint, but we've got this sprint mentality because we're trying to keep up with the person next to us. When you pull up to a stoplight, I want you to look to the left. All right, maybe that guy's in some badass car. He's got a badass chick or something, but what's the substance of all that, right? What led him there? Was it irrational decisions? No. Look to the right. Look at the mom in the minivan with all her kids. She's going to soccer practice. I want you to think about her decisions. What decisions led her to that? When you're in an environment with a bunch of different people, I want you to think of the context. What led each person to the place they are in their life? It's decisions, right? The people that we admire, the people that we despise, why are they in those positions? Because of their decisions. Look at everyone in your life. Look at your life. Look at its context. We are where we are because of our decisions or the lack of decisions. And that's a key factor right there. What decisions have we refused to make that have led us to this place that we're at? This place of a despicable, sucky life, a midlife crisis, if you will. We got to think about the decisions that we've made, but we also have to think about the decisions that we haven't made. Sometimes we just try to fit in. We try to do the least fearful thing, right? No, we don't want to take any risk. I just want to fit in. And those, that lack of inaction often leads us to that state of, oh man, regret. I wish I would have did that. I wish I could have did that. Listen, it's your life. Take control of it. Remove yourself from the illusion. Start making decisions that set you up for in a better position to make better decisions and better decisions. But it starts at that very solid foundation of what the hell am I going to do today to create a better day? And then that makes a better week. And then you look back and you say, hell yeah, I've been doing some things right. I've gotten this routine of implementing some decision making that set me up for success. I'm not concerned with the guy to the left. I'm not concerned with the guy to the right. I may look at them and look at the context of their decisions and how it's got them to where I would like to be, or how it's gotten to a place that God bless, I don't want to be there. Look at the decisions that are surrounding you and begin to think, yeah, life is a series of decisions. Those people with shitty ass life, for the most part, have made shitty ass decisions. Now, don't get me wrong. Life happens. Unexpected things happen. But let's set up ourselves up in a position where we recognize, okay, when bad things happen, because that's life, I'm going to be able to make stronger decisions because I'm prepared beforehand. I know that this is an opportunity to overcome that and set myself up for better decisions. Life is decisions. Get it through your head. Make a damn good decisions today so that you can have a foundation with which to build upon tomorrow. We're not going to make any more excuses of, oh God, life sucks and this and that. No. What decisions have you made? What decisions have you chose not to make? And that's your life. I love you guys. I respect you guys. You'll hear me next episode.